We're here at the intersection of Dynasty and Loop. It's appropriately named Dynasty because this is a dynasty. What we're trying to do right now is find a key for this fence so that we can enter into the property and find our land further back. This is not the family home, but it was a home here on the property. Someone lived in it.
They used to have 35 acres clear, and then it was 30 or 35 acres that wasn't clear. They just farmed half of it, and 35 acres back there was all wood. It wasn't clear. And they just farmed the part that was clear. So we made it to the trailer.
Now, what about my mother said, where their home was,
It's further down.
and there might be a
Chimney,
chimney still standing there.
we can go in and look for it.
If we get to that point, I'll be satisfied there.
I don't know if it's still gonna be there.
Usually with those, the house would be gone, but the chimney still be standing. It was.
So all of this is bird land. Let's take a 360 one more time and go around. Levi is set because there are mosquitoes back here. I try to get him to loan me his sweatshirt so they won't eat me up.
He has his key.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got Daddy's key. I got
okay, yeah.
Mike's key.
Yeah, that's right.
Come into the
Barbara
video here.
gave-
Oh, you
Because
want me to
you
come
know
in?
more
Okay.
than I, and he knows.
All
Okay.
right.
Both of y'all
Yeah.
know much more than I do. But when you're ready,
I'm ready. Go ahead.
Well, we're here, and we're still on the birdland, and we have a gentleman with us today, Mr.
Tony Cummings.
who lives in the house we saw in the field.
Mr. Mac 2's home. Tony, he's the caretaker. He's making sure everything stay as it should be.
Oh, okay.
Keep the fence locked and keep all the riffraff off the property. And you were saying how the birds acquired the land?
How I remember hearing the story was that the birds had been slaves to the twos when slavery was
Legal.
legal.
Yeah, we all know.
When slavery ended, then the birds went ahead and became sharecroppers,
Right.
and they sharecropped for a good long while.
30, 40,
And-
50 years probably.
Yeah, and I think maybe
Longer than that?
1 or 2 generations, even maybe. And eventually the twos just decided there'd been such good tenants and all that to give them the land.
They gave it to them.
Yeah.
That's what we were wondering how they
Yeah.
acquired the land.
So our understanding is they bequeathed the land to the
Yeah,
birds for years of service as first slaves and then as sharecroppers.
Yeah.
And that's how they got the land.
Yeah.
Wow, very interesting. And how do you spell the tool name? Just so that we
T-E-W.
T-E-W.
Yeah.
T-E-W.
What was Mr. Max? You know his real name? I know Barbara is
Yeah.
the lady. That's his sister or daughter. That's got to be his daughter.
His daughter, I
That's
think.
his daughter. Got to be his daughter because Mr. Mac was
Yeah.
old then.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
And how much is the total land in terms of the two's original land, and how much do they still have now? In terms of
I
how much
really
is-
don't know. I know it's probably at least over 500 acres and probably even more would be my guess. Because they've got a big chunk here. It goes all the way back to the fox hunting grounds. There's a place back there a mile or so that's got a fence all the way around it. If you go around the block or around
So that's what
around
that
the loop,
fence is, to
We
keep the
saw-
foxes in
over
or
there,
keep the foxes out?
both. Yeah.
yeah, we
And
ran
they
into
do
that
some-
fence down there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They do some hunting and training for fox hunters there, and it goes back there. It goes all the way to the road on the other side
So
over
the
there.
twos had that land surveyed where that fence is because we saw the
Yeah.
surveyors tape all of certain trees down there.
Yeah,
Because we was thinking about getting a surveyor out here, but they wanted to really see what's out here and what we're up against. And
Yeah.
there's a lot of trees, a lot of growth, a lot of stuff. Man, I'm telling you, that road's got to have some work. And
Oh, yeah.
yeah, so
And supposedly the people who did the tree cutting are going to go and fix the road back. That was in the contract that they signed. But
they got the trees and gone.
it's been several months now, and
They haven't came back and did anything.
the guy who was supervising them hired somebody, a contractor, and the contractor, he didn't have employees. He just had
Equipment.
the contract people that worked for him. And it's like everybody's saying, well, it's their, it's on them. No, it's on them. It's on them.
They blaming each other.
You know, blaming each other, and nobody's doing nothing yet. It's like this big rut here at the road, and all that fills up with water and all, and it's hard to mow.
Are these
around.
little oak trees trying to grow right here? The little ones?
Those are sweet gum.
Sweet gum trees?
You know, if they have the 5 leaves on them. Yeah, these here are sweet gum.
It takes years for them to grow up to size to be harvested. Huh?
Sweet gums you don't really harvest.
Remember, they want the pine trees.
Yeah, they want the pine trees, or if you have oaks,
They want
oaks
the
would be
oaks,
good, but pines you can harvest in 20 years. Oaks, it's 50 to 100 years.
So they want a pine tree to be at least be 20 years old before they
that's
come and
when you
take
do
it.
the first cutting.
Yeah.
And
So they don't want them if they're not 20 years old, or
Yeah.
will they still take them?
they'll take them for pulpwood, where they just grind them up and make particle board out of
Okay,
it.
gotcha. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And that's trashy wood is what it winds up being.
Well, this was very informative, and I
Have y'all
think
been
it-
back to see your place though?
Yeah, we just
Did
came.
you get
Yeah.
all the way back?
We went in
couldn't
quite a
get-
ways.
Did you find where the trailer?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
got to the trailer.
Okay.
Yeah,
a
we
little
got
past
that
the
far,
trailer.
but not further than that.
Okay.
Really, you know.
And there were a couple interesting jars and a cup or two around that trailer.
Ah.
That was like a couple years ago was the last time that I walked out that way. My COPD's starting to mess with me more, and so I don't get out and walk near as much as I used to.
Yeah. And what kind of things did they grow on this property?
The farmer's farm, they usually rotate between beans and cotton and tobacco. And Barbara will rag you about smoking if you smoke, even though right behind you there might be a whole field of tobacco that she's going to be selling for profit.
Yeah.
So they grow tobacco, but they don't smoke. You know,
Yeah.
they're against smoking, but they grow the
So
tobacco.
how old is Barbara now?
She's in her 80s, kind of
Oh,
early
man.
80s, yeah.
She's getting up there.
Yeah.
Then,
And none of the children are interested in continuing to farm it. And
Oh,
do they
no,
still live on the land or live in North Carolina?
the children might take it over and do the contract with the farmers to farm. That's probably what's going to happen.
Well, I was wondering if you could pass a message to Barbara and let her know. I know she know my daddy. If it would be all right for you to let us get her phone number, because you know she's 80 years old. You know,
Yeah.
because I don't know what the rest of the family want to do. You know, my dad, he's in a assisted living home, and his wife's in an assisted living home.
He's in
Everybody's
assisted living now?
everybody's getting old, and
Yeah.
so you know they want to come down and see the property and,
Yeah.
and make some decisions
Yeah.
as to
Yeah, it'd be
Yeah.
good to know how to get in touch with. So maybe I could exchange information.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let me get my phone.
Yeah. So we picked the right day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would it be all right to just give me a number? Or you got to check with her first.
I'm going to go ahead and give you her number if you don't mind.
All right, we can stop it now. Yeah.